Hello, I'm Duke Tamiki, and I'm going to be talking to you a little bit today about communal blow acknowledgement. That is something that is very um, inflaming in the SCA when someone calls someone else on a shot. They immediately say, "How dare you impugn my honor?" And my question is, when is there ever a right time to have a conversation about blow acknowledgement? It's not that I'm calling you a cheater, it's just that I'm not aware of the level of blow acknowledgement that you are on versus the level of blow acknowledgement that I am on. And if at the beginning of the fight, you don't walk up to me and go, "Hey, just so you know, I like a harder shot than normal," you know, then at least that is communicating to me to let me know that I have to swing a stiffer blow to get you to call it, versus to be three quarters or half of the way through the fight. And I'm sitting there scratching my head going, well, why is this guy not taking a blow? Um, he hasn't said light, he hasn't said tippy, he hasn't said glance, he hasn't said anything. So I'm fighting with the understanding that we're at this level of communal blow acknowledgement, while he is fighting from the level of blow acknowledgement that he feels that we should be at. But yet once again, he doesn't communicate that to me so that I can fight on the same level or get, you know, it, I'm not saying that he's right or wrong, but I'm just saying that it gives me a fair chance to rise up to that level if we're going to fight at that level of blow acknowledgement. And the other thing is that I want, there needs to be a way that we can communicate that without everybody getting defensive, immediately saying, "How dare you impugn my honor?" Well, let's flip that to the other side. How dare you impugn this guy's honor by not taking blows that he is throwing at you at a level of blow acknowledgement that he is accustomed to? um you know People can get better, so even if you were beating me soundly 2 weeks ago, uh now I can have improved, and you're no longer to that level. But if you come in with the feeling and understanding that you have more prowess than me, then you're never going to accept a blow that I throw, because it is, unfeasible that I'm ever able to lay stick on you because of your experience 2 weeks ago. So that's why you should come into every fight completely blank. Doesn't matter if you fought him last night, 2 weeks ago, a week ago, a month ago, a year ago. Every fight is brand new, and you never know what's going to happen. You never know what mistake you're going to make or what mistake he's going to make. And so when it's time to have that conversation about blow acknowledgement, if I stop the fight in the middle of the fight and go, "Hey, what about that headshot I hit you with?" I'm not impugning your honor. I'm trying to get more information that will help me understand where we are or where we're going in this fight. So that if you say, "Oh, well, that headshot was light," and then you go, "Okay, I have no problem with that. But if a shot is light, I need you to communicate that to me so that I know where I am at and what I need to do to get a killing blow on you." I don't need to know that that you're on some other level of blow acknowledgement, and I'm on the communal level of blow acknowledgement, and the whole fight I'm going to be confused because I'm hitting you, you know, I'm at least touching you with stick. So why are you not acknowledging that? Or why are you not taking that? You know? Um, so, you know, um, I have been in the SCA for 30 years, and I could be standing in the Eric completely facing the other direction, not even looking at the fight. But by just standing there and listening to the fight, I know people have done this where you're just standing there and you hear kapow, and you turn around going, "Whoa, who just got lit up?" And everybody goes, "Well, how did you know that that guy got lit up?" And you go, "Well, I know a good shot when I hear one." You know, I haven't just been standing here for 30 years, not paying attention and not being in the armor and not, you know, uh, you know the sound of a good shot when it hits, and you know the sound of a tippy or glancy shot when it hits. Um, just due to the tonality of the actual shot. If you hear a lot of ringing and things like that, more than likely that was a tip shot or whatever. But when the blow lands soundly and you get a nice meaty thud that goes along with a little bit of ringing, there's just a difference that you can hear from that. You know that that person has been hit completely legit, and when they don't take it, you turn your head sideways and you go, "What just happened there?" You know, why is this guy not taking shots today? But everybody's allowed to miss a shot or two. I mean, that is just the way of life. We're going to miss a shot or two. But when you're in a tournament and you miss one shot every single fight, then that becomes a problem, because even though it's one shot, it's consistently um, uh, thumbing your nose at the communal level of blow acknowledgement, because I watch you in these 18 fights, so to speak, and every fight I go, why didn't he take that shot? Okay. Well, he missed that shot. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that happens. So why didn't he take that shot? Well, he missed that shot. Well, he missed that shot the last bout he was in. So maybe somebody should talk to that dude, because he's missed two shots now. And when you get to the third or fourth shot, then and you're not taking them, um, I no longer have any sympathy for you. I go, well, you can say what you want to say, but that dude is obviously ignoring shots for a reason, because there's no way that somebody could be that oblivious, 18 times, and you're getting hit 18 shots. Not that every shot leaves a bruise, but I mean, it leaves a little something after where you know that you've been hit good. Maybe you have um, nerve damage or whatever, and you're not feeling the full weight of the shot, and that's completely legitimate. But that is upon you to calibrate yourself and make sure that you're still within the communal level of blow acknowledgement. And sometimes you may have to err on the side of it being light to balance that out, because if you have nerve damage, it's going to take a ton of bricks to get you to feel some pain, and not everybody is going to want to hit you at that level. You know, we have different people that fight and different levels of aggression, and certain people have a I'm just going to pound on you until you submit and let everybody know that I have bested you. And then you have certain people that are a little bit more meek and mild, that they don't want to endanger you. You know, they still want to fight, but they're not the type of person that wants to endanger you to make sure that you submit. So they want a easier submission, so to speak, i.e., you know, why are you not acknowledging that I'm touching you, you know? But anyway, but those are the things that we need to work on in the SCA so that we can have a much lighter and not a much communicative style of fighting that doesn't make people feel defensive or whatever. You know, in fencing, um, they're wearing a costume or gear for that, but inside of the gear is electronics that will beep uh, when that person gets hit. Um, no one ever goes, "Hey, are his sensors adjusted to be lighter or heavier than mine?" No one says that. They immediately accept that call from the electronic gear that they're wearing as it being a legitimate shot. So if you work at it from that angle, that's what active marshaling is. It's not something that's going to definitively uh, tell your shot for you, like, and call you on shots and stop the fight. But when you were there and you go, hey, did that hit me? Or did that hit my shield? They could be there to go, oh, that hit all helm. It didn't hit your shield at all. And then from there, they allow you to make a decision on whether it was sufficient enough to kill you. So anyway, that's just a brief 10 to 15-minute video on my talk on the communal blow acknowledgement and the things that we have to do to have better communication so that people don't get defensive when they get called on shots. All right. Thank you very much. Oh, the one thing I do want to say is this may or may not be, controversial to people. And I'm not saying that I have the right idea. So if you have any comments or anything like that, please put it in the comment section of this video, and I will try my best to answer all of your questions um, from, of course, my philosophy of things, and it may not be something that you accept or agree with, and I'm quite okay with that. I'm just telling you the things that I think we need to do to make fighting a little bit more acceptable and presentable to everybody in the SCA. All right, once again, I'm Duke Tamiki, and I'm talking to you today about communal level of blow acknowledgement.